Yeah, let's get. All right, so welcome to the MMA draft
MMA.
lottery.
Woo!
Yeah, first inaugural season. I mean, the other one didn't really count. Welcome
Yeah.
to
What
the new
season? What
guys.
season?
Yeah, so this is the first inaugural season here. We getting the draft lottery underway. I'm gonna type the names in, and we're gonna go from there.
What
And
about my
as
chip?
everybody can see, that doesn't exist. Everybody can see the odds are all completely even here. So just gonna throw
So
names in
BG,
there.
where's your perfect spot, BG? Where you trying to be at, man?
I really don't know until after the combine. Like I don't know. Um, it's hard to to really judge.
Yeah.
Uh, I guess
James.
once the combine happens, then I might have that's when I might realize like I wanted the number one pick or the number two pick. So it's kind of hard to
Yeah.
tell. All right, so without further ado, let's get
So
this. Well, go ahead, said if you wanted to.
yeah, so I was just gonna say for the MMA league, we got five captains. You see there said James, JP, BG, and B Ross. Remember the names. Have you guys came up with any team names yet?
I definitely have. It's
I
Dream
have
Chasers, bringing it
Shinobi.
back.
Dream
Shinobi.
Chasers.
Ends of that day.
Yeah, man.
I feel me?
Yeah, put them team names up there, man.
All right, so what we got? What we got? B Ross.
Crusaders.
Crusaders.
All right, James. What we got?
I just got Shinobi for right now.
No bit. That may change depending on how the training goes.
Mhm.
Dream
May turn
Chasers
to a Akatsi.
with that Z at the end, my boy. All right. Said what we got?
Bad boys.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Some things should die, said.
Yeah, I had to do. I
Dear
had to do.
God.
You see that? Did you see that pause? I'm
Dear
made for
God.
TV. I'm made for TV. Did you see that little pause I gave? Dramatic pause.
Uh, hey, is JP on here?
Uh,
Not.
well, just put boots
It better
there.
not be no Widowmakers.
Oh,
We know what
Hey
his
man.
first pick's gonna be.
I know, right? Hey, just
Yeah,
put.
we
Hey,
do.
just put. Martin Loach. Martin. What is? How
The
you say his
co-
name?
All
the
right.
co-
JP. I'm trying to figure out how I wanted to word it, but the Martin Loach clan.
Yeah.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right, so
that's
we
not. Yeah, that mean I want to use the word clan, but anyway,
oh the Martin Loach crew.
there we go.
All right, you ready to see the results here?
Let's get it.
Alrighty.
Oh gosh.
Kyle is officially going to JP.
oh,
That's what I'm
snap.
going to say right off the bat.
Yeah.
That it just instantly that's what I see off of that. But
Wow.
Chris, Robbie, George, y'all thoughts because turn it over to y'all.
Wow.
Somebody screen or get
Yeah,
a picture of this so we put it in the chat too.
Man, JP always get first pick.
Don't he? I mean, my goodness, man.
I mean, I'm saying he
Well,
always get
Oh,
first pick.
God.
what bills
my
did
my
JP submit this year?
point guard,
Point guard. Yeah,
the
then he
point
definitely
guard.
is getting called there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My
So what
initial
y'all thought?
thoughts, I just want to say this. My initial thoughts, regardless of how the combine plays out, I'm actually pleased being at this end of the draft because the last
Yeah.
round of the draft,
Yep.
that's and it ain't no offense to nobody,
Is it
but
a snake? Is it a snake?
yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Uh,
Those back to back gonna be
yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
But when you pick first, the only problem with picking first is, man, you don't pick again in this case to what, number 9 and 10,
yeah,
or 10 and
yeah.
11, should I say? Yeah. So that's
You gotta.
you
I
get
mean,
you get a
it's a
top talent, and then you get a
yeah,
top 10, but
yeah.
another person may get like Ross, 5 and 6. Those are gonna be,
Basically two
two.
first rounders.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, exactly. So yeah. So hey, so yeah, George, what you thinking, man? Like, so what's your first five? What you think?
I'm thinking, like y'all said, Kyle is definitely going to JP.
There's a lot of brothers that's country here.
James might go with Aus. Said might pick Robbie. BG. I want to say it could be me, but I don't know. B Ross is
Brandon, the brother we played basketball with, he's trying to pick up me and Darius.
Huh?
I don't care.
I don't know who B Ross going. If Robbie don't go with said, B Ross is gonna pick Robbie up, or he's gonna pick Steve. One of those two.
Mm. Mm. What you think, Rob? You still there? If not Rob, Big Wavy.
It's the Ashton.
They're not there for some reason.
Yeah, both of them.
He's in Walmart.
Oh, that boy in Walmart. That boy getting his shop on. Yeah, I understand that. Wife duties. So what's the back 10 there?
Okay, I'm here.
Oh, Robbie. All right. What's the top five? What's your projections?
Okay, obviously JP and Kyle. We always get Kyle. That's for sure number one. James probably go with Chris, from what I'm thinking. Said,
Yeah.
Akoski assemble? Let's get it.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised if Said picks up Austin, or more than likely Austin. Austin's still big.
You know it's you, Robbie. Stop it.
Nah.
Say Kelly.
DG is gonna get Tay, or he's gonna get the young bull that said running. DG was a little impressed from what I see. B Ross is either gonna get me or Steve if we're still available, or he may be able to get
You're
both.
going 3. I'm going 5.
I doubt it. I truly doubt it. I think
Or Steve goes
since
5, and I get first pick of the second round.
Yeah. So what do you
since
think?
you have the most versatility, Austin, you're going higher than me. I wouldn't be
What do you
surprised.
think?
So I'm kind of just going off of. I mean, obviously, once again, JP, Kyle, James is running point. So does he want a forward or a center? I feel like he goes with someone who does both, the 4 or the 5, but I think he wants to mostly play the 5, which would be Chris. Said you're running center or small forward, so you get a score with Robbie. Maybe Steve, but I think it's Robbie. I think BG runs it back with Tay, and then I think I go 5 to Ross.
Mm.
And that's
I
just
know for
based
sure
on
it's-
familiar names because I haven't seen a lot of the new guys play yet.
Right. Yeah, because we're
I
gonna
don't think I'm
revisit
going
this
number
again.
2 overall.
I doubt that you're not, Chris. I think if Steve is still available, he's for sure number 1 of the second round.
I will
For sure.
say though, but if it's me, Ross, and Steve as a trio,
That is dangerous.
That's dangerous. Thank
That
you
is
for reminding me.
extremely
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm about to say y'all forget about Steve.
dang it,
Steve
Austin.
is still here. Steve is still here.
He just had to say it, man.
That's a good reminder. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
okay. I mean, whatever it is, whoever that's that
B-Ross has a really potentially nice
that
squad.
pick at the 5th.
Yeah. So I want to talk about something that's pretty neat.
I ain't gonna
Franchise
do
player. Oh, Chris, you there? Oh, you back? Okay, yeah. Go. Yeah, give us your projection.
yeah.
Give us your projection.
I was gonna say, I don't know why people getting that I'm going number 2, even though I do play the center and do it well. There's a good chance that one of these new guys gets drafted. We saw what's his face, Ace the Beast the other day. He was hooping. Is anybody else from that team playing in this league?
No.
Tay.
Like y'all just completely forgot about, bro. Also, JP has been known to, not do, make a orthodox pick. So
Yeah.
Austin, I got Austin going number 1 overall to JP. I think I'll go to. I think Sid will pick me up. I think Sid gonna get me. He ain't gonna have no choice. I think Robbie will be the number 6 pick. I think Kyle will go to BG, and they're gonna form a dynamic duo down low. And I'm trying to think, who would James take? Oh,
Yeah, that's the question. If JP gets Aus, then who would James get?
probably. Excuse me. I'll put Kyle at number 2 overall. I think Kyle's gonna go number 2.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
all right.
And then I'll go. I think Say gonna take me. I think BG takes I think he's gonna take Tay like Offset, and then number 5 is B Ross. B Ross is probably gonna take Steve or Robbie. Most likely Steve, because Robbie's availability is who.
So
First of all, watch your mouth.
So I heard a lot of
Second of all.
I heard I think everybody kind of is in agreement. Sounds like, Austin and Kyle will be at the top of the draft, and then from there I heard Robbie's name, Steve's name, Tay's name. So first round pick gets they will be known as the franchise player. And for those who haven't looked at the rules yet, franchise player is gonna have a few perks. Number one, they will be drafted with the contract, and they'll have a player option for the second year, which means that they could opt out of the second season of the team that drafted them, or they can decide to stay and forego free agency in season 2. If they decide to do that, well, season 1, the perk that they'll have will be they'll get an extra bill. So instead of 5 bills, they'll be able to submit 6. So the other part will be that all captains, and this is to make sure that we keep team balance. Franchise players can be only traded for franchise players. So let's say, for instance, if Austin and Kyle are 1 and 2, and then next thing you know, we'll say Kyle loses. Well, Austin, I don't want to use it, but we'll say Kyle. Kyle decides, oh man, this is not going well. I want out. He can't be traded for a second round player. He can only be traded for another franchise player. So someone who's looking to get Kyle would then have to give up their franchise player in order to do so. So from the names that you guys drafted, and then also I'm gonna say this too, going into season 2, if you decide, franchise player, if you decide to stay with your team, almost like a max contract, right? If you decide to stay with the team that drafted you, you will receive then unlimited bills to be able to use in season 2. And then you will also get a no trade clause, which means basically that you can control your destiny from there if you stay with your team going into season 2. So from a franchise player standpoint, the name, who do you guys feel like, maybe out of the names that you guys did not mention, who do you think can probably fit that mold of being a franchise player, a guy who can carry a team to a championship, so to speak?
Young Steven.
Dead.
I agree.
Defensive menace, hooper, can shoot, can get to the rack, high IQ, young Steven. Another
My
dark
only
horse.
con for Steve is his morale. If he can work on keeping his morale up for the team,
Yes.
that boy gonna be dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tay, I see you, Tay. Well, I see your hand. What's up?
I'm not saying this because he's my uncle, but I feel like Ace can really be a franchise player because from playing with them, he makes the team better, and he also can play any position that's needs to be filled. So
And so captains are, if y'all are still there, if y'all want to maybe ask some questions to specific players, I don't care if it's about availability or maybe take 5 minutes to do that, and then we'll wrap it up.
All right. Well, I am here. I think it's interesting. Everybody is saying I'm taking Tay. It's really not a reach either. Because I'm not gonna lie, if he's there it's going to be hard to pass on him. You know, I'm picking fourth, so I don't feel like I feel like whoever is there, like the top, you know, I feel like Austin, Kyle, and I don't know, I guess Chris. Those are like the
I
top
guess
three.
Chris.
Those are like the top three in everybody's projections. So after that, I still don't think like personally, I don't think there's much of a drop off between Tay, Chris,
No.
Austin, and Kyle. So
No.
I would be very happy if he's still there. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I played with him twice. We had good seasons both times, made it to the chip both times. So I don't got no problem with it. I guess I don't really have a question per se, but I will say this, because there's a bunch of guys on here haven't really played with. I want to know how comfortable everybody is talking on the mic. That's mad important to me. I know some people don't, but that like availability is important and communication when we playing. So like Jalen, I know we know each other for a while, but like you gonna be comfortable if you're not on a team with Tay?
Come on, yeah, of course. I'm not even. I mean, you won't catch me muted on the mic. I mean, I'm muted now, but that's only because I'm talking. Nah, but I stay on the mic. That's the only way that y'all. That's the only way y'all can win. If everybody communicating, if everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the way I mean. Play PG. That's how I run. Everybody got.
And to echo BG's sentiments, whoever drafts me, y'all gotta understand that I do a lot. I do huff and puff a lot, but I'm very loyal to the whoever I'm with on my team. Like I'm a ride for you. You can ask even people that have crossed me on teams in the past to try to sabotage stuff. I've been loyal to them. So like you have
he's
to.
loyal as long as he ain't a captain. Thank God.
They ain't got nothing to do with loyalty. Hey, if you
he'll get you out of there quick.
BG,
He get you out of there quick.
if you ain't producing, you out.
He get you out of there quick, boy.
No, but for real, like morale is a big thing too. Like, look,
yes,
kind of what Robbie said about Steve, like that matters to me too. When I'm picking a team, I'm not necessarily drafting off of like who's the best player, in the draft. I'm not looking for necessarily the best players. I'm always looking for fit. I don't know, other captains might have a different philosophy, but morale, chemistry.
I got a question for
I got different philosophy, cuz.
Oh, you got one, B Ross?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I got a question for Bean Renzo. You there, brother?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, got a question for you. You are listed as a point guard, right?
Yeah.
All right. So tell me as a point guard, what type of team you like, what type of offense do you like to run? What are you comfortable with?
Dudes that can hit their shots and dudes that stay on the move, like don't just sit around. And I always like a cutter because I'm a pass first, so I like to look at what I got going on. So if I have a team that actually moves and cuts, like I can kind of feed everybody. This type of point guard I am.
Hey, Sid, can I ask a question to the projected top 5 guys?
Please.
All right. How comfortable are y'all with if somebody is just not getting it? They're just not getting it. They're not picking up. How comfortable are you with asking your captains? And this is for Austin. I'm gonna say anybody that's projected top 5 that was just projected. How comfortable are y'all with telling your captains we need to make a move here? Because I know I'm gonna be super comfortable.
And if nobody answered that to top that off,
I
go ahead.
Something I got after Austin. Never done.
I have.
Even when I was a captain, I mean, I kind of just rolled with, the team I had.
We are Team 2KTV, so
Austin, can I follow that up real quick?
As long as people buy in, like to whatever their role is, I don't.
Right. But what I'm saying is, like, if that person is they're buying in, but they're just simply, that you cannot win a championship with this person. You're not gonna say anything. You're just gonna try to thug it out.
I don't think there's not a single person I can't win a championship with.
I like that. I like that. That's a good question. That's a good.
Yeah.
See, number one. I told you, said number one overall.
Yeah, that's tough. That's
That's
tough.
y'all want to drop me to the second round and let me play with bro, you know?
as a captain, what did somebody say they wanted to go after Austin?
A lot of my players are going to try to.
Well, as a captain, this is to the captain. How open are, and I'll speak for myself first. My franchise player, we're gonna be hand in hand, and balls, in the sense of on the same page.
I'll hold your hand.
As far as I'm the type of captain that will certainly get, like, even after the draft, even after I draft my first round player, expect a phone call, because that way we can kind of talk together about
I'll be waiting.
what the rest of the roster.
My line always open, Tati.
So to the other caps, how comfortable are you with your franchise player of having that conversation? Kind of like what Chris said, if your franchise player come to you and say, hey man, we need to make some moves, like, will you listen, or will you be like, hey man, this is me?
Well, me, being a new captain in MMA, I'm comfortable with it because I like communication. Just like BG said, like, you gotta like communicate with your team. That way you can actually progress in the on the court and actually like try to make shots in here and there. So with me, I'm good with it as long as we can all come to an understanding.
For me, there's two things, because anybody knows me knows I don't like divas. So as long as I ain't say nobody's name at all, as long as I don't feel that as long as I don't feel that the franchise player is doing it like for their own benefit and they're requesting that move for the team's benefit, then I'm cool with riding with that. Because, like I said, I'm big on chemistry, team morale, and so forth. So long as it's not a move that's like, oh, I'm not getting my shots because this person's in this spot or something like that, but it's something that's going to help the team, that I'm for it. And it's funny, I've been captain twice and haven't really made any trades, but I came into this one with the mindset of actually being a GM. So like whatever happens, I'm open to trades. I'm even open to like draft day trades at this point. So, if my franchise player come to me and say he's something he see, then we can make a move. I'm not against it necessarily.
James.
I definitely will take the input of my franchise player. I mean, I've been captain before. I've definitely taken a lot of input from multiple different players that's been on my team. So, it's no different. I mean, I'm gonna do what I have to do to win games.
Yeah.
Nothing personal, but I'm trying to win.
So you talking about that time, James, when you had me and Chris told you to get rid of me? That was that time you?
Never did that. Never did that. Don't believe that. Don't believe that.
I'm just playing. I'm messing. Well, listen, for the sake of the combine, which
man, what's up, nigga?
Hey, I'm 2 minutes away from the house, guys, so I'm gonna see y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, say you trying to hoop, man.
Yeah. Any last questions, or anybody else got something to say? Anybody want to say what they feel?
Anybody that wasn't in the top 10 or top 5 projection that felt like they should have been in there?
Yeah.
I told you I'm the ace to beast. I don't see how nobody projected him. Like, he was definitely in my top 5. And I know we only played one game with bro, but like, he dominated, bro. He dominated. I mean, off rip. So I think he's gonna be in the top 5, especially if he performs well this weekend up until draft time. Yeah, he'll be in the top 5.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be interesting to see what where the change will be after the combine, like what everybody's mindset will be from a projection standpoint before the combine. So anyway, fellas, man, thank everybody for joining. I look forward to the season of playing with you guys. And hey, you guys have fun at the combine. I hate I won't be there, but I'll be at a few of the games probably during the weekday.
I'll see you soon, Sid.
Yep. All right, bro.
Hey, hopefully everybody can get on for this combine. Let's make it happen real quick. Even if you can only play one game.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hey, and look to
All right.
record some games, man. Stream them. And if we got some streamers on the Twitch, man, shoot me the or put it in the chat, please, so I can.
I'm def sending
Yeah, I
my
got you.
I'm def
All right.
sending my Twitch link. Say it.
Yeah, appreciate you, Tay. Appreciate
Yeah,
it, bro.
even if
I
y'all can only
got
play
my
one
YouTube
game,
link.
let's get on it.
Let's go.
All right, fellas. Appreciate y'all.
Yep.